Good evening, everyone. It's Lindsay with JBF Oakland County. I think I am live all across the board. I did it tonight. I did it like 2 minutes late. I got it done, guys. Okay, so hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. If I haven't got the chance to meet you yet, thank you so much for joining us for our August sale. I have a pair of kids upstairs crying. Last time I did a live video, I was late like 20 minutes because I could not get them to bed. So tonight they're in their beds, but you might hear mommy, mommy, and I apologize for that. But I think we are fully on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook for you guys. So it's a pleasure to see you all. I have one viewer, so it looks like hopefully this is working. Whoever you are viewing, drop me a comment and tell me it's working so that I know that we're all here together. But yeah, so this is our final Seller 101 party for our August sale with Just Between Friends Oakland County. We're going to spend like 41 more minutes together. We're going to have a hard stop tonight of 9:45. And we are just going to chat about what's happening with the sale in terms, yay, Jesse says it's working, in terms of what is coming up with the sale. For those of you who are new here, we're going to debrief what selling looks like with the sale. And then I will leave a little bit of time at the end of the sale to answer questions for all of you. So great. We are working. I'm so glad. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is give everybody a 10,000 foot overview of what JBF Oakland County is, because over the last 2 weeks since I did my last live Seller 101 party, we have new people here who are trying to figure out what's going on with the sale, how do I participate in the sale, and I want to make sure that we fill you in and we give you the information that you need. So Just Between Friends is a group of like-minded individuals, mostly moms and some dads, and some other local community members who are interested in reselling gently used, high-quality kids gear, including clothing, books, shoes, large items, toys, sports gear, baby gear like strollers and high chairs, all that stuff. So we're a group of families, effectively, who have all this outgrown kid clutter still in great condition, and we'd like to get rid of that kid clutter. It would also be really nice if we could make a little money on that kid clutter. And so we come together at Just Between Friends Oakland County, and we sell our outgrown stuff to other local families who are looking for great deals. We sell our outgrown items averaging at 50 to 90% off retail, and we are able to support our local community by creating a sustainable and affordable shopping solution with a high quality product for others in the community who are looking to save money on the stuff that their kids need now. So that's what Just Between Friends is. And at our sale in 2 weeks, the sale is going to start, well, actually like at a week and a half at this point. What you will do as sellers is bring your prepped, priced, and tagged items to the sale, and then we will set the sale up like a department store. And over the course of 4.5 days, we'll sell your items to other people in the community. At the end of that 4.5 days, if you've decided that you want your items back, you'll come pick up the items that didn't sell. If you want to just be gone with the clutter, we'll donate your items on your behalf to our charity partners. The main charity partner that we work with this season is the Lighthouse of Pontiac. And then you will get paid 60 to 70% on all of your items that's sold. So that is how our kids mega consignment event works. We have a 30,000 square foot soccer field that we build our sales floor on. So it is a huge undertaking and a super fun way to be able to come together and sell your kids stuff. Okay, so that's what you're doing. If you're here and you're trying to sell and you're trying to figure out how to get started, you're here for Just Between Friends. That's what we do. So how do you sell your stuff? It starts with a couple of things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through some of the different guides that we have online tonight so that you have all the resources right here at your fingertips to see how you can get started over these next several days. So first, I am going to change my screen to a screen share, and then I'll show you what we're going to look at online. Okay, and every time I do this, I have to like think about it too hard, but it is 9 o'clock at night, so I'm gonna be gracious with myself. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna share this one. That looks right. Okay, share the screen. Okay, and make sure we're sharing the right thing. Turn it on, and all right. I think you guys should be able to see me. You should be able to see my little face down here in the corner, and then you'll be able to see my screen as well. Okay, so I am showing you, now I gotta remember, oh, it's the screen right here. Okay, so I'm showing you the Just Between Friends page. This is our business page. And what we're gonna do is jump into our seller group, which is right here. Okay. Oh, am I going to it? Okay, hold on. Groups. Just Between Friends, Oakland County. Okay, the seller group. Okay, so now we're here where we need to be. And what you'll see is that this is our seller group where there's a ton of information about how to prepare for the sale. Look, there I am. It's the infinity mirror. No. Okay. So here in the seller group, we have a whole bunch of people who are asking questions about sales prep. On this main wall page, there are people who are asking like, hey, can I bring this? How should I prepare that? So we're making sure that everybody's on the same page about what they need to do to prepare for the sale. And people are asking questions. You see, there's a lot of questions today about winter and holiday stuff. People share pictures of places where you can get affordable or free coat hangers. And then sometimes there are some seller challenges in our consignor group here. This is the one that is most currently running. This is the challenge post for yesterday. I'll make a challenge post for tomorrow. And then most importantly, here at the top of the page, you'll see that there are these links. And the most important resource for you if you're new and you're getting started selling is this button right here that says guides. Okay, so I'm going to click on this button and show you what lives under the guides page. I don't think I can get rid of that sidebar, unfortunately, so I apologize. Okay, so under the guides page, there are actually I think there are 9 guides right now. And the most helpful one for you if you're starting the process of selling with us for the first time at this point in the sale season is to look at this Getting Started How to Sell with Just Between Friends guide. Okay, we have information about our seasonal guide, what items you can sell at back to school. That's on this button right here. Okay, you'll see pictures, you'll see comments with questions about the items here. So this is going to cover, for example, what types of clothing items you can bring to the August back to school sale, what large items you can bring to the August back to school sale, other things that you should be thinking about bringing to our sale, things that we can't have you bring to our sale. All this information is right here like this. In the guide, that is the first post in the guide. And if you just keep scrolling, you'll see that we're going to break down for you how to sell with JBF Oakland County. We say step 1 is that you gather the items that you need to sell. And we give you some insight into where are places in your house you could look for the items that you want to sell at the sale. Step 2 is to sort your items. And we say you need to think about what you want to keep, what you're going to toss or donate, and what you can sell. So the items that you are going to sell at Just Between Friends Oakland County have to follow the 4 C's. What that means is that they need to be clean, current, complete, and compliant. And we're going to give you more information here about what exactly that means. But basically, the point is that we have some quality standards in place at JBF, and we want our shoppers to have great deals And being a great deal means that it's super high quality, it's got a lot of life left in it, and it was at a really great price. Okay. So selling your items isn't just selling anything. We have to make sure that the item meets our clean, current, complete, and compliant criteria. So if you've got toys that are a little bit dusty, baby gear that's a little bit dusty, my favorite example is always the baby high chair that you forgot to wipe down that last time before you threw it in the basement. We need things that are current. So we say that in the last 5 to 10 years is kind of the end limit on things that you should be selling at the sale. If an item is over 10 years old, it's probably not current. It might not be safe anymore, might not be appropriate to sell, and that's probably an item that should be donated instead. Complete, the item has all the parts that are supposed to go with it. So this is always applicable to toys, can be applicable to large baby gear too. For example, a high chair has its straps with it. That's a safety feature, and the straps do have to be included. Baby swings are the same way. Bicycles that are supposed to have straps, like the radio flyer, like toddler bicycles. The straps on like a changing table or a changing pad to secure a baby so that it can't roll off. Those things all have to be attached and still part of the item. If this is the toy, for example, a Little People toy, we would want the toy to have all of its pieces. I've showed this like Noah's Ark Little People toy that I have at my house in the past. I've got 2 of them. I've got one that my son received as a gift, and I have one that I got from a Buy Nothing group because my kids were fighting over the 2 of them. That one that I got from the Buy Nothing group is covered in marker, and it's missing like the gate for the toy. And it works just great for my 2 kids to make sure that they're not fighting. And I got it from a Buy Nothing group. It's not an item that I would have sold at the sale. And when we're done using it, we'll send it back through the Buy Nothing group. Or you could donate items like that. So complete matters, and then compliant means that the items pass our safety standards. And so that basically means items can't be recalled. They have to have all of their safety features, like I've already discussed with straps for high chairs, for example, and so on and so forth. The other important things that you'll see here in this guide, so step 1 was gather, step 2 is sort, step 3 is price. If you want to know, okay, I don't know how to price my stuff, like, okay, great, like I'm signing up to sell, but I don't know where to start with pricing. We say stick to the rule of 1/3 of retail. Okay, we've got a pricing guide right here that can help you figure out how much money you should ask for your items. For clothing items, we recommend that you reduce and donate all your items. Okay, we know that sellers who choose to reduce their items, meaning that when you price it, you say that if the item hasn't sold by 2 p.m. on Saturday, you're willing to let it sell at half of its original tag price. That's what reduce means. We say that sellers who choose to reduce their items sell way more money than, or earn way more money. They sell way more items and they earn way more money than individuals who keep everything at full price. In particular, clothing, a lot of the best deals on clothing sell early on pre-sale day, and then clothing sells again really well for the rest of the sale. It sells really well during the half price sale. Sorry if I sound like I'm crazy or I'm having a stroke. It's just that I lost my train of thought because all of these messages and text messages and things keep coming in. And so I like see things and try to split my attention, and guys, I can't split my attention. I should know better. I'm a neuro rehab physical therapist in my day job, and I should know better. Splitting attention is just doesn't work really for anybody. So I apologize. I had an email come through and I like tried to read the headline there and it didn't work so well for me. Anyway, so this is the pricing guide. Okay, so there's information on how to price your items. All right. Generally speaking, like I said, clothing, choose to reduce and donate all of it. You'll sell way more. You'll earn more money. We give information on exactly how much you could, for example, charge for different brands. If you have non-clothing items that you're looking to sell, 60 to 80% off of retail is beautiful, or just aim for 1/3. You want to think about how you price items in terms of supply and demand. So for example, large baby gear like high chairs, swings, activity jumper, strollers, they're always in higher demand. So you can price a little bit higher for those items, not a lot, but a little bit. And then other things like, for example, newborn baby clothing, it's in pretty low demand. I think the reason we don't sell a lot of newborn baby clothing is because families get so much of it as gifts when they're expecting a new child that they don't have a lot of need to purchase it secondhand. And so newborn baby clothing tends to sell a little less well. So I would price higher for baby gear and lower for baby clothing. I might price up to 60% off retail for baby gear, aka 40% of retail. If something, would normally cost me $100 and it's in great condition, I might price it $40 if it's baby gear. If it's a bundle of newborn onesies and there's 5 of them, I might price those for $1.50. And that looks like a steal, but that particular type of item is going to be in lower demand. So the game is supply and demand in terms of how you price. If you know the item is a little higher demand, then you can price a little higher. And if it's lower demand, a little lower. Things that are in slightly lower demand but still sell very well when priced appropriately at our sale include maternity gear, small baby clothes, like definitely newborn to size 12 months, and some of the baby and toddler essentials items. So specifically things like burp cloths and bibs, bedding tends to sell at a little bit lower value price. So those things, clear them out, earn what you can on them by pricing them at great deals. Bless another family who can receive a great deal, and you still make a little something, and everybody wins. For the things that sell a little higher price, feel free to price them a little higher if you feel like the price is justified based off of your quality. Larger baby gears tends to sell really well. Shoes sell very well. Books, you want to price just middle of the road. They sell well, but not if they're overpriced. There's going to be a lot of competition for books. So just aim for like a third of retail for books. What else sells really well at our sale? Bigger kid clothes, bigger kid sizes, anything like 5 and up will sell very well at the sale. So think about your pricing in terms of a little bit of flexibility, but when in doubt, a third of retail. Okay. If you are stuck and you can't figure it out, then that chat or that discussion board where people just comment in our group is a great place to drop a picture of your item and say, hey, I'm stuck. I don't know how to price this. Can anybody help me? We also have 2 seller coaches, Krista and Jessica, and they can help you with pricing as well. So feel free to reach out to them. I will link them in our video before we're done. Actually, I will link them in our video right now. Krista, if I can type and talk at the same time. So there's Krista and Jessica, seller coaches. Boom. Okay. Ask those ladies and they will help you. Jessica didn't tag, but I'll fix it in a minute. I'll fix it in a minute. Krista's there and she says hi. So perfect. Okay, so then let's continue on here. After you've priced your items, you have to create tags for your items. The second sheet that's in this in step 3 of the guide here, price, shows you how to create tags. And I think this is another one of the places where a few people are stuck. Creating tags is not hard. It's very easy. So what you'll do is you'll go to our tagging website where you've made yourself a username and login, and you'll just put in the name of the item that you'd like to sell, the price that you'd like it to sell at, and then whether or not you'd like to reduce and donate that item. You can do this on your phone, and here's a really nice little guide that shows you how to do it super quickly on your phone. You can use voice to text to put in the item description. So just talk to your phone, and then you just type in the price that you would like to ask for the item and whether or not it'll be reduced and donated. So you can see these little check boxes here, reduce and donate. And then after you have 9 tags, the tags print in sections of 9 or sheets with 9 on a piece of paper. So you're going to use cardstock. 65-pound or higher. 65-pound is like the basic one. You can get it at Target or Walmart really affordably. And we also sell it. So if you do need some and you're just in a pickle, reach out to me and I will help you with that. And you'll print your cards on cardstock. If you don't have a printer at home, you can use a local library, or you can use FedEx or Kinko's or the UPS store, Office Depot. They're all great places to print your tags. You can print them and save them as like a PDF and then just take that file right to that place to get them printed. You'll cut your tags out and then you'll attach them to your items. So I am going to show you real quick what it looks like to make a tag. I don't think I've demoed that yet this season. So let's go ahead and go to the tagging website. The tagging website is myjbftags.com. Okay. And I'm going to log in. And I'm going to log in through my Facebook because I've got everything linked here. You might have to type in your username and password. That's fine. Okay. And so this is me. This is my personal tagging account. Goodness, I don't even know what's in here right now. I'm going to be embarrassed if it is stuff from the last sale because I haven't started tagging yet myself. Let's see. So anyway, so I'm in here in my account and I click this tagging button and this is how I get started. So I'll click tagging. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in here. I'm going to get on it, guys. Don't worry. Okay. So let's create some tags together. So I'm going to click basic entry and season and category. If you'd like to put them, you certainly can. They're not required. I'm going to say that I'm going to tag 2T. My daughter is growing into 3 and 4T even now at this point. So I'm going to tag a 2T kitty cat shirt, pink with ruffles. Okay, so see what I did there? I created a pretty descriptive name for the item that I am going to tag. That is super helpful for us because in the off chance, in the rare chance that your tag gets disconnected from the item that it's attached to while it's at the sale, and we find that item, and we find that tag, then we can put them back together. We have a system and process to make sure that all the items that lose their tags get put in one place and all the lost tags without an item get put in another place. And so then when a seller wants to purchase one of them, we try to match them back together and make sure that you're getting credit for your sold item. So a helpful description is very important. The more descriptive your tag label is, the easier it is for us to create that match in the system and be very confident that we found the right one. So we have a kitty cat shirt. It's pink with ruffles. I'm going to ask $2 for it. And I always reduce and donate my items. Okay. If I click save, here's my tag right here. All right. And now let's say that I want to print my tags. I'm going to go ahead and enter a couple more so that you can see what it looks like to have a full page. I'm going to go back to basic entry and I'm going to say Thomas the Train book, Thomas the Train board book. How about that? Board book. Okay. And let's just say for ease of doing this that I have 7 of these. Why would I have 7 of these? I wouldn't. But I want you to see what 9 tags on a sheet looks like together. So we're going to say I have 7 of them. Okay. I'm going to click save. All right. And now I have 7 Thomas the Train board books. And more importantly, I have 9 tags in here in my system. So I want to print my tags. I'm going to click select all. That's very important. Click this button over here to select all the tags that you want to print. If I don't want to print all the tags, I can click the individual boxes. So if you're coming in and you're just adding in a few tags, you could click individual boxes. I want to print all these tags, so I'm selecting them all. Now I will click the button that says print tags, and I always print to PDF. If you need to use this HTML print, you can. This is just a second way that you can print tags if the PDF is a little wonky. For example, if the software on your computer doesn't have a great like PDF maker format or whatever. So most computers these days come standard with it. And so I think most people are able to print through PDF, and it will usually look a little bit prettier when you print the item or the tags. Okay, so this is my printing page. It's just going to give me some tips about how to print, and I'll click print. And here my tags are. Okay, so I've got 9 tags, 1 full page. I would put a piece of cardstock in my printer, print these off, cut them up, attach them to the items that I am prepared to sell at the sale, and my items would be ready to go. That is how going ahead and pricing your items works. So let me see if I can get us back to the right page. Okay. I really hope that you guys were all able to see that. I think you were, but now I'm worried that you didn't. I think you did though. Okay, so let's go back to Facebook. And we're going to go back to JBF Oakland County Consignors. Here we are again. Okay, we're going to go back to the guides and continue to look at what else you need to do to prepare for the sale. So getting started with just between friends. Okay, we talked about how to price. Okay, the last 2 buttons are prep and then drop off. So for prepping for the sale, this is information on how to tag or how to package your items for the sale. The 10,000 foot overview is this: clothing needs to be hung on a coat hanger. You don't get your, oh, they said you could not see what I was doing. Well, that really stinks. Okay, well, we'll figure it out later. Can you guys see my screen now? Tell me. Okay, so you guys can't see the tagging screen. So hold on, let me go back and see if I can see it again. I'm in like 2 different screens at the same time. I have to see the Facebook Live dashboard, and then I also have to see Restream, and then I have to see this. I'm in 3 screens actually at the same time. I have to see the screen that I'm tagging on. So I apologize. Let me go back and see. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I can do. You guys can't make fun of me though, okay? All right, you see my face. Okay, don't make fun of me. No, you know what? I'm not even going to give you a chance to make fun of me. Hold on. All right, I was going to say don't make fun of me. I'm going to share my whole window, and then you'll see like 3,000 windows that are open. But I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to fix it. Okay. Thank you to the person who texted me. I think I know who that was, but I didn't like 100% look. So thank you very much. Okay. So we're going to share again. Share screen. I'm going to pick. Let's try this instead and see what happens. Okay, so now you're in what we call the infinity mirror. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm sorry. Okay, so let me make sure. Can you guys see me now, or did it change? Yes, I think it did. My live is like delayed a little bit. Yeah, it was you, Jesse. That's what I thought. It was you. I don't have you saved in my phone. I keep forgetting to save you. But I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Jesse. Okay. So Jesse, can you see now that I am on the what we call the infinity screen? Can you see that? Or I'm going to go to I think, yes. Okay, great. Thank you, Amy. Okay, so now I'm going to jump over to the right screen, and then you'll be able to actually see the video. And I'm going to pull this up at the same time on my phone so that I can read your comments on my phone. Okay. And now we should all be good. Okay. Steven is outside building racks right now, guys. He's usually my moderator, but I had to kick him out and tell him he needs to build the darn racks. I cut all of the wood for 64 racks about 4 weeks ago, and all he has to do is just glue it together. Do you think he's done it yet? Nope is the answer. Okay, so we're gonna go to, okay, AJ, Amy, myjbftags.com, right? I'm gonna wait and make sure that you guys can actually see it this time. Yes, okay, I know it's working. All right, so log in, AJ. Okay, this is the part you're stuck on. So log into myjbftags.com, okay? If you do not have an account yet, you need to click create account. All right. If you do have an account, you can just type in your email address or you can do the login through Facebook thing. And that is what I like to do. So log in through Facebook, right? And continue. Okay, this is the tagging website. So if you're starting with us for the first time, you may have to add the upcoming event to your tagging website. So you're just going to click the sign up button. Okay, I have signed up, and so you see Oakland County Back to School 2024 All Season Sale. Okay, I'm signed up. And so I'm going to come over here to this button, which says tagging. Okay. Click tagging. And here you guys will see the 9 tags that I just made. I'm going to make 9 more tags and show you what this looks like. Okay. To create a tag, I'm going to click on basic entry. Okay. You don't have to fill out season or category unless you want to. It's your choice. Some people like to organize stuff that way. Me, I don't care because I donate all my stuff at the end of every sale. And I'm going to enter a tag description. Here's where I said it should be very specific. So let's call it blue and purple puppy dog sweatshirt. Okay, and we're going to say it is a size 2T, and I would like $3.50 for it. Okay, when I make prices, I can price in 25-cent increments. I can price on evens, and then I can price 25 cents, 50, 75 cents. Okay, so if you're stuck, you're in between, and you're not sure, I don't know if I should charge $3 for this or $4 for this, charge $3.50 for it. Okay, nice, elegant solution for you. I reduce and donate all my items. I've made that tag and I will click save. All right. Now you see blue and purple puppy dog sweatshirt is right here. Okay. I'm going to go back in and create a few more tags. Well, actually, I don't have to because I have 10 in here. Let's pretend I have not printed these before. I'm going to click select all, this box over here, because I need to print all my tags. If you only need to print a couple tags, you're going to check the specific boxes beside each tag. Okay. So I'm clicking select all. And then I'm going to come to the top of the page where it says print tags. I'm going to use the PDF feature. It typically works best. You can use HTML feature if PDF doesn't work for you. It's just 2 options. Choose whichever one works with your computer and its hardware software setup. This is just the confirmation page, and I'm going to click this button that says print. And now I've got 1 full page of 9 tags, and I've got a second page with 1 tag because I have 10 tags in my account. Okay. The way these tags look, you'll cut these up. You'll attach each tag to your item. This number thing right here, the D in the black circle, means this item is eligible to be donated at the sale. And the absence of anything in this white space down here means that this item is eligible to be sold at half price if by 2:00 p.m. on Saturday, the 10th of August, the item has not sold. So I'll show you what a non-donate or non-reduce tag would look like. So I'm going to make one more tag, and I'm just going to say non-reduce, non-donate. And we're going to price it for $4. Okay. I just uncheck reduce and donate. Okay. Click save. And now I'm going to print these two tags side by side. We'll say I just want to print two tags this time around. Print, print. And here they are. And you can see the differences between these two tags. This one is a tag that I don't, or an item that I don't want to reduce and I don't want to donate. It says full price. So that means it's not eligible for the half price sale. It can still be sold at the half price sale. Okay, so on Saturday at 2:00, our sale flips to half price, means the sale continues on through noon on Sunday. Anybody can buy anything in the sale floor. And if this full price star is on it, it still costs $4. If the full price star is not on it, it would only cost. So in this example, this one is $4. And at 2 p.m. on Saturday, this one is $1.75. See how that works? At the end of the sale, if these two items are both left, this one is going to be sorted back to the seller, and the seller is going to have the opportunity to come and pick it up. This one is going to be sorted directly to our donation partner, and we're going to donate this item on behalf of the seller. So if you want to donate your items after the sale, if you don't want to have to come pick them back up, you click the donate button. This donate thing will print on all your items. For ones that we're going to have to sort, you don't click the donate button. Okay, that means you're coming to pick it back up. If you don't show up at the end of the sale, then the items that are left do get donated by default. So sometimes if a seller has a really great sell-through rate. I actually have a neighbor who sold 69. I think she told me she sold 9 items last sale. She brought 69 to the sale and she sold 68. That's a very strong sale for her. She did a great job with pricing her items. And so that one item that was left, she didn't want to come pick it up and she just let it be donated, right? If you're planning to donate your items, if you already know you're going to, you will save us some legwork by making sure that this D is there. And so we really appreciate that. If you don't show up at the end of the sale, we will donate your items. Okay. So that is what printing looks like. And now, are we all back on the same page and feeling better about it? Give me some thumbs up, AJ, Amy, anybody who had any questions about that this was a little bit more helpful and makes better sense. I'm trying to watch the comments. So you have to be in the infinity screen for this part. Oh, Amy's got a great question. Okay. Do you still recommend a third price for clothing that still has tags on it? Should we put that? It still has tags on the tag we make. I have mostly boys clothes, size small, medium. Okay. So, it depends, Amy, on the thing, on the clothing. You can price a little higher for new with tags for sure. So I would definitely, if I had 2 Carter's onesies, for example, one was new with tags and one was used, I would absolutely be asking more for the one new with tags. So in that case, depending on what the item is, I might go to 40, 45%. And that's also going to depend on what the original retail price was for the item. And here's what I mean by that. So, for example, there are boutique brands, right? And when you're considering pricing clothing, what we say is the smartest way to price your clothing is to think about what the regular sale price is. So for brands that have sales often, think about what the regular sale price is and use that number as the retail price and not the actual price on the tag. Carter's is a perfect example of this because I think I have never actually seen Carter's close at 100% full retail price. Like they're always having some kind of sale. So it's like everything is 50% off, or it's buy one, get one, or buy one, get one for $1, which is all 50% off, just different ways of saying like basically 50% off, right? And so like if you're looking at like a set of Carter's onesies and it says that the retail price on there is $29.95. Really, we all know we could walk into the store most days of the week and get the item for around $15. So then by default, 50% of retail for that brand new item would be about $7.50. And I would say a brand new pack of Carter's onesies for $7.50, like I would pay that, right? And so I think that you need to think about it like that when you are considering how much to charge for items that are new with tags, even for bigger boys' clothes. For example, if it's Adidas, like an Adidas shirt, and we know that they're always having like a 30% off sale, adjust your retail price and then aim for about 40% of that, 45% of that as a good new with tags price. I know that's complicated and it's a lot of math. And it is the best way to do it. So for example, if it was like an Adidas sweatshirt that's normally $30, I would say Kohl's might have it on sale for 20 regularly, and I would take 20 as my full price. And then maybe I would say I'm going to ask 40% of that. And so the math on that is what, $8, right? Something like that. So that's how I do pricing. I say this with a caveat. If you have a boutique item that's like really, really high value, 40% may still be too high. And a good example of this is like some of the really niche brands, like a great example is Janny and Jack. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to jump over to their website real quick. Janny and Jack. I love this brand. So cute. And just crazy expensive, right? So Janny and Jack, like this shirt is $48. Okay. And so here's an example of the sales. Like, so they're having a sale 20% off, 25% off, 30% off, right? I don't know who's spending $350 on Janny and Jack. I'm not. If you are, I'm proud of you. You sound like you have a great system worked out, but I can't. And so for this shirt, I would only buy it on sale. And also, $48, half of $48 is still a ton of money. $24 for a shirt for a kid is a lot of money. So I don't think I would price that at like 50-40% of retail. I would probably go lower and adjust. So something like this new with tags like Janny and Jack, I don't think I would put more than 15 on an item new with tags because it's going to start to become hard for you to sell it. It's just a function of like people are coming looking for great deals at the sale. And so, if that shirt looks really nice and is a great deal, but then there's another shirt that's only $5 and the family can make do, that's the one that the family is going to buy, right? So hopefully that is helpful for you. Okay, where are we at? We're at 9:46. We're already over time. I'm a dork. I'm always over time, guys. So I'm going to go for about 10 more minutes and just cover a couple extra things for you, especially because like I goofed with showing you the tagging site for that 10 minutes when you couldn't see anything I did. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's go back to the Facebook group one more time. I am getting like pings from upstairs from my kids who are supposed to be in their bed. I do not think they're in their bed, guys. At least they're not being noisy. I'm going to take it, so it's okay. All right. So I'm back in the website, and Lauren asks suggestions for hanging PJ sets. This is a great example if you're new of like a way that you can ask for help. So a bunch of people are going to come back here and show Lauren exactly how they're hanging their PJ sets, which is super helpful. If you go back to the guides, we're going to wrap up right there for tonight. We talked about prepping, okay? Or no, we didn't talk about prepping. We got lost here. This is where I had to step and go backwards. Okay, so prepping is showing you examples of how you're going to package your items. How to package a toy that's got multiple parts. We might use a Ziploc bag to keep everything together. Using clear tape or saran wrap to keep together toys that have pieces that could fall out. Puzzles are great for saran wrap. Like this is this little Melissa and Doug like shape sorting clock thing. I actually own one of these, so I know that's what that is. And they wrapped it with saran wrap so that all the pieces would stay put. They've bundled DVDs and books with rubber bands. Love that. That's a great idea because those are like free. Those are like the broccoli bands, right? Somebody has used painter's tape to attach a tag to a book, which is very helpful and necessary for books. We don't want to use clear tape on anything that could get ripped or damaged by that clear tape. So for books, painter's tape is necessary. If you have stickers or decals on a toy, I recommend that you use painter's tape over top of that as well, because the painter's tape will not rip off or damage any stickers or tags that are on a toy. But clear tape, like a packing tape or masking tape, may be able to. Here's where somebody bundled baby bottles together in a Ziploc bag, totally appropriate. Someone has used a zip tie to attach the tag to a pair of shoes, which is great. And then here's an example of a large item. He has attached their tag. You're just going to do your best to attach your tags to your large items. And when you bring them to the sale, we are going to adjust the tag for you. So do like what this person did. They attached their tag so that it didn't get lost. You bring it to the sale. We're going to scan that tag. We're going to reprint it on some label paper with a printer that we have. And then we're going to attach it to one of these puppies. This is a yellow tag claim form. I'm looking to see if I have one of these already filled out somewhere else. I did earlier, and now I don't know where it went. I've lost it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Basically, there'll be like a label sticker here and a label sticker here that identify that item. This is perforated, so the individual who wants to purchase your item will take the bottom half to the register, and then that way they're not hauling your pack and play or your high chair or whatever through the sale. We're keeping your item safe and in good quality on the sales floor, and then after they've paid for it, they'll come and they'll collect it from our large items team. So you're not responsible for this. Just do like this person did and attach your item as best you can, attach your tag as best you can to your item, and then we'll take care of this when you drop off. So many other examples in here of how to package and prep your stuff that you can see. And then I made this document right here. That's my ugly thumb of how to use a tagging gun if you choose to use one. This is important. Tagging guns will save you tons of time. They also can leave holes if you use them inappropriately. So what is most important is that you are not just stabbing your clothing right in the middle with a tagging gun, because it will leave a hole. Safety pins won't do this if you're using the right safety pin. And the right safety pin, incidentally, is a 2.5-inch safety pin. Let me see if I have any in here. I just did the last supply pickup last night, and I think most of them are in my car. But this is a 2.5-inch safety pin. And here, this is a number 2 safety pin. It's 1.5 inches. Okay, I'm getting tired. This is a 1.5-inch safety pin that is also AK number 2. This is a 2-inch safety pin. I can't remember what number it is. Like it's a number 3 or something. And it's way, way bigger. This guy can sometimes leave holes in items. So we recommend that you use the littler one, the 1.5 inch, AKA number 2 safety pin. This one will not leave a hole in an item. If there is a hole that you can see, like 99.9% of the time, the hole is just gonna come out in the wash. So let's continue. We need to look here and see what else there is. Okay, more information on how to use the tagging gun, all the right ways to use it. So it'll show you, instead of stabbing through a shirt, you can use like an inner seam, like so. You can use an armpit seam. You can use the inner lining of a waistband for pants. You can even use the armpit, and there's some detailed information on how to use the armpit here. Okay. All right. After that, that is mostly how you prep your stuff for the sale. Okay. When you've got all your stuff prepped for the sale, you are going to bring it to drop off. There's information about drop off right here, the details on when our drop off times are and what drop off looks like. There will be there is, sorry, I forgot, I already brought it out. There is a detailed drop off guide in the group, which is pinned to the top of the group. If it's not pinned, I'll pin it in like 2 seconds. And I'm going to do another live video probably next Sunday night. So that'll be like a couple days before drop off, giving you a comprehensive overview of what drop off looks like. If you haven't done it yet, you need to ensure that you have a drop-off appointment. And to get a drop-off appointment, you use our website. So I'll show you when you go to oaklandcounty.jbfsale.com. If you hover over the sell button here, you need to click this step 2 button, drop-off, waiver, and fee. When you click here, you will go through the consignor registration portal and you will pick your drop-off time. There are still a lot of times on Wednesday available, less times available on Tuesday right now. I know we've already have 175 drop-off times claimed, and I expect there will be at least like 35 more that get claimed before the end of the sale. So you're going to want to get in here and pick your drop-off time as soon as you can, because there are some times that are already selling out. We can only handle so many people per 15-minute period just based off of staffing. So that's why you'll see that there are sometimes sold out. It's because that block is already full with like 8+ people coming to drop off during that time period. Okay. You'll reserve your drop-off time. You'll pay your seller fee, and you will sign our waiver. This is important. This is the waiver to sell with Just Between Friends, Oakland County, and you do have to sign it in order to drop off your items. Okay, so make sure that you complete this. If you want to buy a t-shirt, you can. We do have t-shirts available. They'll also be available at the sale, and you can add those to your cart and purchase them. Let me see what else we need to talk about. We're going to go back to our guide. So when we do drop off, I'm just going to 10,000 foot overview for you guys real quick. Let me go into the group and look at the drop off post that I made. It's in here. Bear with me while I scroll for a minute. I know there were a few questions about this, and I think I forgot to say anything about it when I did my live video last night. There's all sorts of good content in here for those of you who are just getting started, examples of what to tag, or how to tag, how not to tag. And one of the most important things I can stress is that you just get started. You in no way have to consume all the content on this Facebook group. You in no way have to read all the things, go to all the live videos. We just try to create content in many different mediums for you so that you have the ability to digest that content as you have the time and energy and in the medium that you like. So if you're a Facebook person and you like scrolling this group, have at it. If you feel overwhelmed by this, it's making you feel like you don't know where to start, then instead go to our website and use our cheat page. Okay. under the sell button on our website, if you scroll down to the seller info page, okay, you can pick and choose from this page what you want to look at based off of what you need to know. If you need to know about the consignor perks and sale helper perks, you can click that and you can get that information. If you need a quick reference pricing guide, you can click that and get that information. If you need to sign your drop-off waiver, you can click that and get that information. So we try to like put all the information out there in different ways so that you can flow with the information in a way that meets your personal needs. Everybody's different and everybody is welcome here. And so we're trying to just create what you specifically need and let you use our information as works for you. Okay, I'm going to show you the drop-off guide real quick, and then we will end for the night. It is, where did it go? Oh, you know what? I think is it here? No, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the drop-off guide. Okay, so 10,000 foot overview. We have drop zones, full drop zones this season. What that means is the point is you're going to come in, you're going to put stuff in a department and you're going to go. Okay. When I say drop zones, what that means is like if you've got clothes, the clothes are getting dropped in clothes and you're going. Okay. There's a little bit of sorting that we're going to ask you to do, but we're trying to keep it really basic so that your sorting is easy for you and your drop-off time and drop-off experience is smoother and faster than it has been in past sales. We don't want you to be in the dome wandering around for 3 hours trying to figure it out. We want it to be easy for you. And so switching to a full drop zone plan where everything is the same, go to the department, drop the stuff, go to the next department, drop the stuff. We're hoping that'll be easier for you. So departments are clothing, books. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me show it to you. Here, drop zones, departments are clothing is here, girls and boys, okay, as well as accessories right in the front. Accessories is like socks and underwear, guys. Infant essentials and toddler essentials. So that's, all the stuff that you don't know where else it would go. Bibs, bedding is down there. Like all of the baby bottles, sippy cups, plates, bowls, potties, like the sit on a chair booster seats, boppies, room decor, bedding, blankets, swaddles, all that. Infant and toddler essentials. I'm going to change that on the map because that bothers me. And I'll put bedding and decor there too, so you know it's there as well. Juniors, teen, and maternity is right here at the end of girls' clothes. Shoes is a department. Sports and school, so like backpacks and lunch boxes, water bottles, and all your sports stuff is right here. Books, mommy mart, and toys in the middle. This is our large items area. And what will happen for drop off is that you're going to, weather permitting, drop large items in the large items tent, and we will bring them into the dome for you because we're good people. Good people. You want to be our friends. You want to hang out and help at the sale more next season. I'm a cheese, guys. Get used to it. That's just who I am. Okay, so these are the departments you're going to drop. The point is, for example, if you have toys, you're going to bring all your toys here. You're going to drop them and you're going to go. There's a little teeny bit of sorting just to make this possible. It's like a give and take. We want to save you time. We also want to get it done on time so you could shop. So there's a little bit of give and take. And so what that give and take looks like is this. Okay, drop zone categories for toys. Generally, you're going to have like 5 boxes, boys, girls, infant, toddler characters, and whatever else, right? Like, and it's not like, oh my gosh, we have to get it perfect. Like, is this a boys toy or is it a girls toy? It doesn't matter so much. Like if it's Paw Patrol and you're not sure, just put it in boys or put it in characters. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. But if it's in one of those boxes, it's not just in a giant pile of toys and it'll be easier for us to sort. Okay. So that's kind of the concept. All of the drop zones are like that, like 4 to 5 boxes. For example, sports and school, you'll see backpacks and lunch boxes, shoes and cleats and equipment. Okay. Mommy Mart, you'll see health and beauty, home, clothes, and shoes and accessories. For books, you'll see puzzles and games, movies, paperback, board and hard, and arts and crafts, right? So you're just gonna drop your stuff and go, okay? Loosely sorted in those categories. You can do this work before you come to drop off. If you have everything kind of stacked and organized, you'll just be able to bring your box of books and 1, 2, 3, 4, move on with life. Okay. Clothing will be similar, and I'm going to really talk about that more in depth next week. But for now, use these categories to pre-sort your stuff. For clothing, it's tops, outfits, dresses for girls, PJs, athletic and swim, bottoms, layers and outerwear, boutique and holidays, right? We have newborn to 14 categories. We have 5 to 18 categories. And then there are categories for juniors and maternity. So what this means is like you're going to sort by boys or girls, then by the size, then by the category. Again, boys or girls, then by the size, then by the category, juniors or maternity, then by the size, then by the category. That's what this means, okay? And we will, again, give you more information about it next week. If I start talking about it too early, you're all going to forget. So I'm going to tell you on Sunday. It's here for you if you have some, want to get started. You should be able to get started with this information. There are guides on the sizes. In terms of sorting for sizes, we sort to the smallest number on your tag. So for example, if you have an item that says 8/12, it goes in 8. Okay. If you have a baby item that says 18 to 24 months, it goes in 18 months. If you have a baby item that says just 18 months, it also goes in 18 months. The smallest number on the tag is where we're going to put the item, and then we're going to have our signs labeling items as such so that it's clear for people where things go. That's how we deal with all the different sizes and trying to create a nice, even, smooth system. Is there anything else that I need to tell you guys? I think this is enough for you to get started for tonight, and we're already over. This is the, oops, that says spring. I named that. Sorry, guys. I'll change that later. This is the August shopping schedule. The dates are right. It just happens to say spring. So the dates are right. This is the shopping schedule. And this is information about when you guys get to shop. I'm also going to put this out tonight in a better format so everybody can understand it. And we're going to go from there. Okay. So I wish you all a wonderful night. I'm going to go back to the infinity screen to make sure we're all still here together. Yes, we are. All right. No more questions. I didn't miss anything this time around. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will talk with you soon. I'm going to let you see my face before I go. All right. Good night, everyone. Ask questions. Hit up Krista or Jessica in the Consignor group. Feel free to message me on Facebook, text me. My phone number is 734-355-9494. Text me if you have questions. I have one last shift at the hospital tomorrow for work where I'm a physical therapist. Then I'll come home at 4:30, and I am in full sale mode until after the 11th of August. So I will talk with you guys